Hello, my name is Andrea Stutt, and I am a Ruby ambassador with Plexus. And I am also a mom of 7 boys. I homeschool and I'm a registered nurse. And I love learning about why our probiotic is different. I love researching it. So I get to share a little bit about that with you today. And then I'll also put some information in the comment section. So let me start with this. How many of you have ever thought, I eat well, I don't need a probiotic, or I'm currently on antibiotics, I don't need a probiotic, or I already go to the bathroom every day, I don't need it. Let me start off by sharing something from a doctor he's a functional medicine physician named Dr. Mark Hyman. He says, it is likely that you have suffered from or have suffered from some type of a digestive disorder, such as IBS, bloating, constipation, gas, diarrhea, heartburn, or reflux, or some other things too gross to mention. You are not alone. More than 100 million Americans have digestive issues. 2 of the top 5 selling drugs in America are for digestive problems, and they cost us billions of dollars. There are more than 200 over-the-counter remedies for digestive disorders, many of which can create additional problems. Most of us, including a lot of doctors, don't recognize or know that digestive problems wreak havoc on the entire body, leading to allergies, arthritis, autoimmune disease, rashes, acne, chronic fatigue, mood disorders, dementia, cancer, or more. So having a healthy gut obviously means more than just simply being free of annoyances, right? Like bloating or diarrhea or heartburn. It's central to your health. It's connected to everything that happens in your body. I can't delve into the specifics because it would just take me too long, but I'm going to highlight this. The gut is tied to 5 main functions in your body. First, it's basically like a huge ecosystem. Like a rainforest, there are 500 species and 3 pounds of bacteria in your gut, which form a huge chemical factory that helps digest food, regulate hormones, excrete toxins, produce vitamins, and other healing compounds that keep your gut and your body healthy. Too many of the wrong bacteria or not enough of the good ones can seriously damage your health, and you'll start to see it. Number 2, your gut immune system. It is believed that 70 to 80% of our immune system is housed in our guts. Your entire immune system and the rest of your body is protected from the toxic environment in your gut by a very thin lining that is only one cell thick layer. And when that barrier is damaged, you will start to notice things like being allergic to foods you normally could eat before. You may get sick, and then your immune system becomes overactive, and then you start to produce inflammation throughout your body. 3, the gut is your second brain. It's called the enteric nervous system. It's a very sophisticated piece of our biology. It is wired to your brain in intricate ways, and when the messages between your gut brain and your head brain are interfered with in any way, your health is going to suffer. 4, your gut also has to get rid of toxins all the time, and when that starts to not work, then obviously you get constipated and your health begins to suffer because you're toxic. Number 5, last but not least, your gut must break down all the food you eat, separating out the vitamins and the minerals, shuttling those things across that little thin layer membrane so that it can get to your bloodstream and nourish your body and brain. So as you can see, your gut has quite a lot to manage. And even in a perfect world, it's hard to keep all that in balance. And in our modern world, we're exposed to toxins all the time in our water, fluoride, chlorine in our water. Also it's in our alcohol and in our drinks and our food, birth control pills, medications, antibiotic use, antibiotics in our meat. So, and that's just scratching the surface. So let me just try to combine all this information. Dr. Hyman shares several ways to hit these areas hard to keep it in balance. He talks about whole unprocessed food, but he also recommends several things which are in our probiotic. And so I'm excited to share about that. But some of you come into this video today thinking, well, I get a probiotic at Costco. It's the same, right? Or my doctor gives me a prescription for a probiotic. It has to be more effective than yours. Or my probiotic has to be refrigerated, so it's got to be better than the one you're talking about. And I hear these comments all the time. but I have one word for you, and that word is chitosanase. It's the main difference between our Probio 5 and other probiotics. What makes it unique in general is a 3-in-1 delivery system. It's both a powerful probiotic blend, potent enzymes, and it has an antifungal component. It's freeze-dried, so it doesn't need to be refrigerated. So anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit about chitosanase. It's going to be something that's going to break through the candida yeast shell that's very tough. It's almost impenetrable by most probiotics can't get through that. But the chitosanase does that, and it kills the fungus. So it's important to understand why you need to do this. It's not just about CFUs. It's not just about getting probiotics in your system, but there's a connection between bad overgrowth affecting your gut lining and how it increases inflammation. And so when you remove the barrier, you start to feel better. You absorb the nutrients. Look at many mystery diseases like fatigue, autoimmune issues, allergies, different pain disorders, and it's going to make sense to you why so many people are seeing relief when they address this issue. So I'm going to include in the comments our probiotic blend and all of its details because it's super interesting and super important, but it's impossible for me to share about it right now. So every time I research the combination of ingredients in our probiotic, I get excited all over again. There really is something unique about it. There's nothing else out there like it. And the price point is actually unmatched too. So I hope this video help shed some light on why we talk so much about Probio 5. If you have questions, contact the ambassador that directed you to this group or this video, or contact me in my link below. All right, y'all, thanks for listening.